Hello, y'all. It's Lord Demos here with Lady Cordy. Miss Cordy, as you see, she's decided to go purple on us and everything. Sorry if I'm a little out of it today. I'm very, very tired. I got this new job I've started. Its hours are a little differently, so it's throwing me off a little. So just bear with me. And today's topic is the Hulk. As you see, Cordy's dressed for the occasion. And Hulk is part of the Marvel universe and one of the most iconic firmament. Of course, the number one would be Spiderman and Fantastic Four. They're the top ones usually, but when it comes to everyone, pretty much knows who the Hulk is. I mean, he's very iconic. I mean, the Hulk smash, everything about the Hulk is pretty cool. But a lot of people don't realize that the Hulk actually is a lot more complicated than what they think. And what I mean by that is, of course, everyone knows the Hulk was created through gamma radiation, hitting Bruce Banner, and it is his anger he suppressed for so many years finally coming out. What most people don't realize is that is only one form of Hulk. There is so many versions of Hulk, and I'm not talking about alternate universes or anything. I am talking about that Bruce Banner suffers from almost like a split personality syndrome. He has a disorder where most of his emotions and everything that he's held inside, it's something some people go through, dear. And instead of like normal people and average things where you get like you see different parts of them come out and everything, his is actually because of the radiation and everything. It's actually the Hulk's. The different version of Hulks. There's actually Mr. Joe Fixit. That is a Hulk form that looks like the Hulk, except for he's gray, and he's more of a gangster. And I mean a gangster by the mob gangster. Look him up. It's called Joe Fixit, and he's intelligent in every way, and he's able to control himself, and he becomes almost a hitman for the mob. I mean, just think about that. That's just ridiculous when you think about how the Hulk responds. There's other versions of him. There's actually something called Cull. It's Kluh. Cordy got to see this a little bit. Is what the Hulk can turn into if he starts feeling certain kinds of emotions. That means Bruce Banner will turn into Hulk. Hulk will turn into this. And this thing is almost devastating. Everybody knows, modern people will know of Worldbreaker Hulk. Worldbreaker Hulk is a different personality, not the same as the regular Hulk. The regular Hulk is known as Savage Hulk. That is the one everyone's accustomed to. But there's so many versions of him, and they're always making new ones because it's all different types of personalities inside of his head. And whenever he feels anger or certain things, they come out. And they're triggered by different things. Why are you flashing your hair around like they give a crap? Even Cordy likes the Hulk. Cordy. Mm-hmm. She's not a big Marvel fan, but she does like Hulk. Mm-hmm. But see, the Hulk has issues with his dad because his dad was abusive, used to beat him. So it brought out, he put certain personality, certain feelings and emotions inside of his head, and doing so, it created different versions of the Hulk. But a lot of people don't know this, and I've actually discovered this. Is something I'm still looking into, and so don't get too mad at me yet. I know this might burn a few people, but it's something I'm looking into because I've heard it a couple times now, that gamma radiation is actually brought on not exactly by the devil, but the one. See, they call in the Marvel universe, they call the one above all. Well, this one's the one below all. Basically, they're evil, dark entity, Lucifer supervillain. Okay, even though Lucifer is already in the comics, but it's their way of doing it. This guy is. So, and that's where the gamma radiation comes from. So, in some way, you could say Hulk's power is powered through this dark energy. And I'm gonna one day I might come back to that once I get more information on it. Like I said, it's just one of those things that a lot of people don't know, and it's something I've just discovered myself, and I'm looking into it a little bit more so I can understand it. But yeah, the Hulk is one of the most interesting characters because he shows anger, rage, this massive thing, and a lot of people don't realize, and something I admire is anger is one of the first emotions most of us actually experience. When you're born, usually you're angry because what happened to you. I mean, think as a baby, they come out screaming and mad. Anger, fear is one of the very first emotions we all experience. Anger is a very raw emotion. It's something that all of us have. Even psychopaths who supposedly cannot feel true emotions, they still get angry. Anger is such a dominant emotion.
I'm a total psycho.
What?
I said I'm a total psycho.
Right. Let's see, Dino's in the video. You see that?
Yes. He's like,
See, he's right there. Look on the TV, on the camera. See?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. But that's my point is that, so it's something that we can all relate to of trying to control yourself and then having something that lets it all out, you know? And it's cool, you know, you see this massive being that just breaks and smashes everything. Everybody talks about brains over brawn and all that. His is opposite. He's bronze over brains most of the time. One of his greatest villains is the one they call the Master. Really?
Yeah. I had to clean my lips.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think it's called Master. Hold on, I gotta remember his name. I can't remember his name all of a sudden. I'm sorry. I apologize. But he's a highly intelligent being. He was hit by the same gamma bomb as Bruce Banner that created the Hulk. But he is a highly intelligent. I mean, his head's so big. That's how intelligent he is. But here's the kicker. No, it's the leader. There it is, the leader. I knew it was something along the line. What?
I'm going to go get my donut.
You're gonna get what?
Have my donut.
If you get one, but you better hurry up. But yeah, the power of the Hulk challenges the leader who tries to always dominate things through technology and intelligence. But see, one thing, Bruce is one of the most intelligent people on the planet. He's actually more smarter than my wife's favorite, Tony Stark. She loves Tony Stark, but to be honest, he is nothing compared to what Bruce Banner is. Bruce Banner is a highly intelligent being. Understands so much stuff. And that's the same thing with... so you think about that the leader takes on Hulk, who usually just smashes all his shit to pieces. And then you also get Bruce, who usually can outsmart him in some level. So you get all kinds of characters and everything. Abomination's one of Hulk's big villains. It's something similar to Hulk, but he's just a monster version of it, and he fights Hulk all the time. They introduced Red Hulk, which is basically General Ross trying to prove that that Hulk's power can be used like a weapon, just like he always wanted. And also that that Hulk is not as good as what they say he is. In other words, it can be done better. Well, the problem is he can't control it, and he's not as strong as the Hulk. And to be honest, whenever the angrier he gets, the hotter he gets. But Hulk always powers him, and is always stronger than him. Really, don't do that. That's freaky. But anyway, you got anything you want to add to that concept?
Yeah.
What? Go clean your mouth.
I got more.
Huh?
I got more.
Okay, whatever.
Hulk is the biggest one.
Hulk is the strongest there is.
And
Even
he's big.
yeah, he is so powerful. Thanos, one of the most dangerous beings in the entire universe in Marvel, admits to
Do you know if they still hear this?
Yes, Cordy. Until I push the little red button, it keeps recording. I told you this already. But do you know Thanos? He's one of the biggest villains in the Marvel universe. He's in love with death. Let's just say that. But this being is so powerful that it takes armies of heroes to take him out most of the time.
Oh.
But here's the funny thing. He literally admits he will make plans to avoid fighting Hulk. He will, because he does not want to challenge the Hulk. Because he's not scared of the Hulk, he just knows that Hulk, if he has to take on the Hulk, it's going to be a lot more devastation, and a lot more destruction than needs to be done. And he takes out a bigger hit, because Hulk can tear a whole army apart all by himself. He can destroy an entire building. He's known as World Breaker. He can destroy a whole world. Thanos doesn't want to take on somebody like that on a regular basis. Because he knows even if he can beat Hulk, it still costs too much to beat Hulk. It's just smarter to avoid fighting Hulk.
Yeah, but I don't understand if he was a human or not.
Who?
The Hulk.
Hulk is human. He's a human exposed to gamma radiation.
That's why he has shorts on?
Well, they gave him shorts so they can stretch when he grows.
Okay. They fit on him still. Still puts on him. I can't get enough of powder donut. What?
The heat's there you go. But yes, Hulk is one of the biggest heroes. Now, some people say, well, he's not really exactly a hero. Sometimes he goes on a rampage and does all this. Yeah, and that can be true, but you actually put quantity to quantity, and you'll get that Hulk is actually a superhero. I mean, the man, most of the time, Hulk just wants to be left alone. He doesn't want to be involved in stuff, and then when he does, he usually wants to help. Now, there are certain instances, like when he came back and he did War World Hulk, and then the future versions of Hulk, yes, there's some more darker versions of him, and there's even evil versions of him hiding inside Bruce Banner. But all in all, Hulk mostly does not want to cause problems. He technically just wants to be left alone. But when he does get involved, he'd rather help people. He wants to help. He's not evil. He just understands he's dangerous, so he just wants to be left alone, live in peace.
So where does he live?
He doesn't live anywhere, baby. Because people are always hunting him. Because they want to turn him into a weapon. So he's always on the move. He's always
That's why he's angry on my shirt?
That's why he travels everywhere.
That's why he's angry?
Mm-hmm. Only when he's with the Avengers does he actually have a place to live, because the Avengers protect him.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand that.
Don't eat with your mouth open on the video, please.
Hmm?
I'm not repeating myself. Now, of course, people know of She-Hulk, Bruce Banner's cousin, and there's actually a couple other things out there that have the same capabilities as Hulk. But all in all, there's a lot of versions of Hulk and a lot of things that people don't realize the Hulk. And you can't really do Hulk wrong on some level. The reason why the first Hulk movie was such a drop, because there was a lot of change they did to it that didn't need to be changed. Really didn't. But that's why when they just started doing The Incredible and then they put him in the Avengers, everybody went with it. You liked it. It fit better in line where you want it to be. You know, the only thing I hated was the fact that Edward Norton couldn't come back. But besides that, the Hulk versions were extremely good, you know. I liked everything about it.
I liked everything about it.
You know, except for when they did Professor Hulk, which is Bruce Banner and Hulk combined together. And I get it. People are like, well, that'd be cool and neat. But to me, that's not what makes Hulk Hulk. In my opinion, Hulk is Hulk because of who he is. what he is, what he represents. He is the split personality of Bruce Banner. He is the angry. Don't do that. Go wipe your mouth the proper way. Told you about that before. You get in trouble around here on TV? Huh? You want YouTube people to see you get in trouble? I mean, he's taking on Galactus. He's taking on Celestials. Hulk literally does not fear anyone. That's one of the things the Infinity War stuff really sucked on. Hulk doesn't fear anyone. He does not have any fear. He can lose over and over again, and he does not show fear. You know, that's one of the things I did not like about it. Anyway, I really enjoyed most of the Hulk parts of the movies, and I enjoyed a lot of how they portrayed it. And Hulk is one of, and it's I'm not saying he's one of my favorite superheroes when it comes to Marvel, but I could say he is on the list of ones I enjoy watching. And most people can say that. I mean, most people enjoy what's in the Avengers. That's why they put those superheroes together, because the Avengers were the best of the best. You know?
What are you doing?
You know, and like I said, the kids enjoy the fact that somebody can show them you can be smart and strong at the same time. Now, I know this video is a little shorter than our normal ones, but next time, let's start on our next voting section. Now, Ray says he likes Spider-Man, which is actually one of the most iconic, it is one of the first things that, and the best thing that came out of Marvel for so many reasons, is Spider-Man. And then you have Wolverine, which is another fan favorite. Most people like that. Ray said he likes Wolverine, of course. So what should our third one be, Cordy? What should we talk about on our third one? You know, let's think. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's no. I don't know. I think it's the Oh.
You don't know.
No. Think.
You want to do Ghost Rider? It's one of my favorites.
Who's Ghost Rider?
He's the one with the skull on fire.
The one with...
Where he turns into fire. I got the movies. I've shown you the movies.
Is he on your phone too? On the back of your phone?
Sort of.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Spider-Man. We can do also we'll do Wolverine, or we can do Ghost Rider, which is one of my favorites of Marvel.
Ghost Rider.
Yes. But we gotta let everybody else vote. They get to pick what we do. And then, and I would like to say happy birthday to Ray. I want to say happy birthday to my brother and sister Nikki and Chance. This next week's going to be their birthdays. Yeah, to get that, they're back to back to back to back. It's annoying. Yeah, talk about spending money in 1 month. You guys spend money almost in a week. But anyway, is there anything else you want to add, Miss Cordy? You still don't know who your favorite Marvel superhero is? Huh?
I don't know.
I know. We'll do DC soon. You like DC stuff.
Yes, because I like Batman.
You know, I like Batman. I like the Green Lantern and stuff, and that's one of my biggest favorite things is the Green Lanterns.
Yeah, but this is a Marvel too.
Yeah, you got Marvel. Hulk is Marvel.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So either vote on Spider-Man, Wolverine, or Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Who do you think we should do?
Ghost Rider.
You want to do Ghost Rider?
Yeah, Ghost Rider's best.
All right, y'all. I guess we'll see y'all in a couple weeks. We're glad to get back on track and doing these on Sundays. and everything. So see you next time, right, Cordy? Tell them bye.
Present.
So tell them bye.
Bye's present.
Whatever.